Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, good to be here. Steven, Crimson, Spike Little Girl Martin, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm glad to be back. I really am. I know I say it every week that I'm really, really excited to do this every single week. I really, really am. I look forward to this all week, and here we are. We're about to take off. We've just got to kind of wait for Knife to get over his nonsense. He's having a bit of a freak out. He's hallucinating. He's gone all squirrely, but it's going to be fine. Knife will snap out of it. I think we're going to ditch Hall. I can't really find a reason to keep him. There's not really a lot going on here. Really not a lot going on. I mean, good social, good animals. He could be in charge of Mastodons, but I think that's about the best we're going to get out of Hall. So we're just going to let you go, kid. You're out. Hopefully I'm not doing this for the wrong reason. I don't know if he was vitally important or anything like that, but he doesn't seem to be a quest target or anything along those lines. So you're out the door. We gotta leave soon. Oh, Knife's in the building. Knife's in the spaceship here. Still psycho, but Knife's in the spaceship, so we could theoretically take off right now. It's just I don't think Knife's gonna come. I need Knife to kind of snap out of it a little bit. Rob, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so we're out. And then we got to figure out where we're going. So I've got two options here, both of which are tremendously exciting. Just tremendously exciting. I'm actually not sure how far we're going to get. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and count tiles and figure out what my range is. But we can either go down here to the Ancient Mercenaries, where we know there's a unique weapon, or I can bounce right over to Betty's Hellscape, where there's lava. Now, I know what you all want me to do. I know exactly what you want me to do. You want me to do lava. But I'd like to check out the mercenaries first, and we're not far away. I mean, I could land here and walk over, but I feel that's kind of a waste of time. Let's just land here, kill everything that moves, and claim a legendary weapon, if indeed we can get that far. I don't know if we can. So somebody's got to get Hall out of here. Catonius, welcome, welcome, welcome. Somebody's got to get Hall out of there. I did put you on release, right? Yeah, just shove him out the door. And try not to have him like be in range of the blast rockets, because that won't be good. I know, Buzzkill. I know we all want Betty's Hellscape. Knife's back under control here. Could we just ditch Hall? Could we get him out of here? Yeah, release Hall. Somebody just get him out the door. We want to leave, like sort of nowish, frankly. Yeah, bye, Hall. Okay, have a great time. We're out. So slow everything down here. I know they allegedly patched this, but I'm going to make sure the animals are inside here. Let's start breaking everything down here. Deconstruct that, and deconstruct that. May as well try and get some stuff out of here before we go. There might be some components or something in there we could make use of. We shouldn't really be doing anything else. I say that. Igor, where are you going? You're nature running. And DeHook is just on the ground, cloud watching. Okay, thanks, gang. Thanks. That's really valuable. If you wanted to maybe go deconstruct the things, because we're leaving, you know, the mechs are coming, right? We're making more stone blocks. That's something you can do as we're leaving. That's fine. Could somebody just sort of go do the things? Just wondering if, like, maybe DeHook, who's really into construction. Okay, you're deconstructing the solar generator. Fantastic, kid. Okay, just punch that thing out. It's made of glass. It can't possibly be that hard to deconstruct. I assume it's made of glass. I don't know. I don't actually have any idea what solar generators are made out of. They seem glass-like. My conditions for glass is if you hit them with a rock, will they go away? And I'm pretty sure on a solar power generator, yes. The answer is a firm yes on that. That'll take care of it, no problem. Okay, just getting this down. I'm not even going to bother with the structure itself. Yeah, there's 4 components, like 170 steel. I can't believe I counted that quickly. But there's like tons of components in there and a lot of steel. And the Mastodons will get it. How many Mastodons do I have trained for war, by the way? Almost all of them. Great. So when we land with these mercenaries who are, I'm going to guess, pretty tough, they're going to be met with 4 Mastodons and like a laser or something like that. Just want to get those last bits of steel, and we got that. Okay, we're good to go. We're out. Yep, we are out of here. So I know they allegedly patched it, but I'm going to put all the Mastodons and stick close to the ship just to make sure they come with us. Just to make sure. It's not that I don't trust you, RimWorld. It's that I don't trust anything. So hang on, coffee in my face. Obviously, we're immediately sad that we have no power. My batteries are draining wildly. But let's go. We're out. We're done. We're out of here. So everyone get in the ship, like wicked quick. We're leaving. Yep, everyone is coming. Okay, begin that, please. Grav ship launch would begin. Who wins Mastodons versus Tigers? A great question, Catonius. A fantastic question. Hopefully, we'll land somewhere that has tigers. And then we can kind of put that to the test. My guess is Mastodon. I feel like they're more tanky. That's just my thought process behind that. Okay, where could we get to? Darn it, we can't quite get over there. Can't quite make it, but we could in the next jump. So here's a new plan. What's going on over here? What do we got over here? Not dry enough to become a desert. Grasses and bushes, some trees. Okay. We're going to have to just swing over there and then make a bunch of chem fuel, and as soon as the ship is ready to go again, just leave. Again, we're not going to spend a lot of time here. This is my goal. So, yes, wait. This location is within 4 tiles of another faction. Okay, so they're going to get angry if we do that. Okay, I can swing that somewhere else. That's fine. Just so long as I'm in the neighborhood. How about if we landed over, say, I'd love to land somewhere that isn't a desert. That would be sweet. Somewhere that maybe isn't a desert. Okay, this is not a desert. Great, good, go there. We're going to another desert. I swear to God, if any of you ask me if we're going fishing, I'm going to slam my head against the wall. I just don't. Can we just have a no fishing question rule today? Because you know what I'm not going to be doing here? Any fishing. You know what there's not in the desert? Any water. And with no water, we have no fish. We've been over this, team. This is not new to us. We've been over the no fish issue. Actually, is there any water here? No, of course not. It's a desert, Dave. No, it's a desert. Why would you think there'd be any water here? That's a ridiculous idea. There is some fertile soil over here. We could briefly take advantage of that. Let's move the landing zone, like, right here, and then confirm that. Okay, here we come. I tell you, the ship is looking good. It's a good-looking spaceship. Wholly inefficient. Giant bedrooms for people that they shouldn't have. We've overheated the grav engine. That's broadly fine. How long do we think that's going to take? 34% chance. Okay, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. Okay, the animals can go back in, say, the home zone. And then let's just immediately throw up... How long do we think we're going to be here? Only really a few days. I don't think we're going to be here very long. So I'm just going to put up a quick rice field, because that'll grow super, super quick. So just keep some food coming in. And any... Oh, wow. I accidentally landed right next to a geothermal plant. That, I did not plan that at all. I didn't even look for that. But yeah, plug that guy in right there. And then get some power going. I don't even care about the nice conduit at this point. Get the power going over there. I do care about the nice conduit there, though. So put that in there. Okay, we'll get some power up and running, and we'll get some rice up and running real quick. But as soon as we're ready to... I know, we have no power. We're going to work on it. As soon as we're up and running again, we're out. We're not going to waste any time here. What I will need is trees. We're going to need a lot of trees cut and a lot of chem fuel. Actually, I say a lot of chem fuel, not that much chem fuel. We're only doing a short hop. But let's just kill all the trees, and then obviously any animals. Just murder everything. Iguanas, rabbits, lots of rabbits. Oh, camels. Them's good eating. Okay, just kill off all the camels, kill off all the trees, and now we're ready to go. Okay, so hopefully Hook will get out here at some point. Where are... Oh, no, you're in the no-bug zone. Being unrestricted. Actually, maybe check to see if there's any bugs, Dave. How about that? A regional survey. Okay, hold that thought. Regional survey. I'm checking for bugs to see if I need to establish a no-bug zone. It does not appear that I do. Excellent. They're already working on the geothermal. Good. What is your regional survey, and why am I interested in it? Exochrome Counselor, Lincoln, rumors of your grab ship, wants to survey a distant region. Protect his surveying equipment. Yeah, that's probably in the exact opposite direction from where I'm going. It's just... I love the idea of it, but no, I think we're just going to go away from that. Why don't more trees grow in the desert? You know, Buzzkill, I'm no biologist or, I don't know, like landologist, geographicology guy or anything like that. I'm not any of those things. I never have been, and I don't plan to be. I have no intention of becoming those things. If I do, I'll start a whole new YouTube channel and let you know about it. But I'm going to imagine it's the lack of water, Buzzkill. Buzzkill, in the desert, we have a core issue, a fundamental issue, which is no water. Zero. You see why the camels are here. They can store water for a long period of time. They're quite famous for it, actually. They're known for that sort of thing. They just sort of hold on to water. Apart from that, like a fish can't hold on to water. Like they don't have, like, I don't know, a canteen or anything. They didn't evolve to have canteens. It'd be very fun if they did. Just a little fish going along with a little canteen next to it. That would be very fun. You're right. I appreciate you saying that's so much fun. You didn't, but you said it in your mind, possibly out loud, worrying your coworkers. But in the desert, the core problem is, in fact, no wood because no water. Your problem is always going to be no water. I'm going to set up a bill for chem fuel. We can't do anything about it right now, but we can at least get it started. Hang on, coffee in my face. 1 second. There we go. Much better. I say much better. It's a terrible cup of coffee. I just made an awful cup of coffee. I put in... Here's my problem. I have a problem. Here's my problem. I'm going to tell you about it. I put in the water for just like a cup of coffee, but I put in the coffee for an entire pot of coffee. So this is... It's not that it's ridiculously strong. It's just very bitter. It's just not a good cup of coffee. I've tried to dilute it with coffee syrup and sweeteners as best I can, but it's just not working out right now. It's just not coming to plan. Okay, Grime will have this finished momentarily. Good job, Grime. And we're just going to hang out here and murder things, really. We're just going to murder camels. And what do you mean, boom? Oh, yeah, it will have rotted away. Yeah, it won't anymore. We should be powered up, right? We were missing a connection here. Hang on. We're missing a connection. Okay, put one in there. No wonder it wasn't working out. And just for funsies, put one like down here, just because it will make me feel better about life in general. And then put one over there. Okay, the lights are back on. The freezer should be coming down pretty easily. Yeah, there we go. What kind of coffee do I drink? Whatever. That's a great question. I'm so glad somebody's asking the important questions around here. Whatever Mrs. Dave brings home. That is the coffee that I drink. Whatever Mrs. Dave brings home. It is generally large tin of generic store coffee. It's not anything fancy. We don't often have fancy coffee around here. We did order from Kittytown Coffee because I think they're amazing, and I make no money off of them. I want to be very clear about that. But if you want coffee, you should go get it from Kittytown Coffee because they make coffee and they feed kitties. It's basically paradise. So when you buy coffee from them, they donate food to a kitty shelter. And again, I want to stress, I make no money from them. I just think they're awesome, and I like to promote them whenever possible. That being said, their coffee is not inexpensive. So we've done that, I think, once. We got a few bags from them. Multi-barrel weapons. Excellent. Good. Now what? Tree sowing would be awesome if time-consuming. How about, we've got microelectronics, we've got the multi-analyzer, we've got fabrication, we've got bionic replacements. My goodness. We're actually doing frighteningly well. Throw up a vitals monitor? Sure, I guess. Actually, think about armor again, Dave. Well, you could get into... Do the vitals monitor first, and then maybe look at recon armor. Have I ever tried black rifle? I have not. I have not. It sounds like it's very, very hardcore, which would appeal to me. You're right. I see where you're going with that. Could somebody do some cleaning? Igor, I'm looking in your direction. Igor, could you clean something? You're sky dreaming. Could you clean the workshop, please? Okay, we can't spend all day sky dreaming. Okay, can't spend the whole day just sky dreaming, can we really? Is the freezer nice and cold now? Yes, it is. Excellent. Okay, good. That was acceptable. Just jump down, throw up a quick geothermal, and we're good to go. And the rice is planted. Again, I don't plan to stay here long, but if we can get a few days and just get some rice out of here, that's not a bad idea. Do I have any fuel left in the tanks? Actually, I've got more than enough fuel to go where I want to go. More will be great. There's no question of that. More will be... Why are we storing chem fuel down here? Oh, there's a stockpile zone. Okay, delete that. That's a terrible idea. Why don't we maybe store it instead up where the chem fuel goes? You know, if we're going to have a massive explosion, let's keep it as best we can confined to one room. So, yeah, there we go. Put that in there. And then let's make this very, very important that we put only chem fuel up here. So, chem fuel. Put that in there. There you go. And Thule's fueling up the ship here. Bertha's frantically cleaning up some rocks. Less handy, Bertha. Less handy. What are you wearing? You're looking very Dr. Shibago right now. What are you wearing right now? Oh, the plate armor. Right, and a helmet. You're actually frighteningly well armored. That's unusual for me. I really don't focus on armor. I just don't. It just doesn't... I never think to do that. Wow, we've already made all the chem fuel. Cool. chop down some more trees then? Wow, we are... When you got nothing to do around here, we just decimate the landscape. We destroy the landscape when we have nothing else to be getting on with. Is there anything else to be getting on with? I could maybe deconstruct some of these, get some stone blocks out of here. Is that the worst idea? Maybe, I don't know, punch through the Ancient Evil, see what's going on there. I assume every map has an Ancient Evil, right? They must. That's kind of how this works. I could just sort of go Ancient Evil to Ancient Evil and see what's up, basically. Let's mine some components. That's a really good idea. That's something we could kill some time with. I'm pretty darn good on steel. I don't think we need to focus on mining steel. I'd rather get components. So get all those. I mean, I got 60 right now. I'm not shy for components, but more the better is what I say. I do, too. I often say that. More the better. I don't say the rest of the sentence. I just say more the better. And at random times, which are not appropriate to what we're doing. Silver. Okay, we just got some hardcore money. Hey, why doesn't somebody just mine that out? It'll be a slightly shorter walk to get in there. So we've got some just money kicking down there. Yeah, just every now and then I'll just say more the better. And people look at me like, what are you talking about? And I say more the better again. And then I sort of wander away, looking quizzically at them as if I don't know what they're talking about. It's, well, you know, it's a way to spend your day. Hang on, coffee. There we go, much better. I say much better. Dear Lord, that's an awful cup of coffee. That was so badly done. Let's get a meditation spot up. That will cure their ills for a little while. And basically sit here until we're ready to go. Do I have like a time frame on that? Any kind of 4.4 days. Okay, that's totally fine. We can chill here for 4.4 days. We'll just murder things in the meantime. Everyone loves murdering things. Any more berries we could be getting? Harvest the berries. Ooh, there's a big chunk of components up there. Who's, like, max mining right now? Thule. Okay, Thule, you love that sort of thing. Yeah, where you're at right now. Look at those components coming in. This is good. This is a good little trip there. Make more coffee. I'm sure we could wait a few minutes. Very likely, Rob. Very likely. I kept you guys going on a blank screen for 30 minutes one time. It's to date my most remarkable achievement. I've put thousands of videos on this channel, and to date, my best achievement on this channel has been keeping viewers entertained while looking at literally nothing. 30 minutes of a blank screen. Even Mrs. Dave was impressed by that one. She's like, wow, you are good. You kept them viewing. Tusky is pregnant. More mastodons. Train them to kill. More mastodons are coming. Oh, it's a good time. I have so many mastodons. There's nothing really we can do with fabrication until we learn how to do literally anything else. So I'm just going to keep grime going on the vitals monitor. I don't really have anywhere to put them. I guess I'll just stick them in there and then just get rid of the end tables. The end tables are not as useful as the vitals monitor. What have I got for money? I could do the sterile tiles in here. I mean, I did them over here. There's no reason not to. I was thinking before I started, as I often do, because I like thinking. It's a good way to pass the time. I was thinking before I started, I don't even know how I'm going to make this happen. I might see if I can find a small area somewhere that I can make basically a miniature throne room. Snake's going to pig out on food. That's a very acceptable response to what we're doing right now. Snake, that's totally fine. Again, we don't have a lot else going on, and there's an eclipse. That's fine. I don't care. We're not using solar power. More mastodons are coming is my new jogging club name. It should be. You know, Buzzkill, I like to run, but I like to run inside on a treadmill when I can just watch like a movie and have my music going. I don't like to go outside. Hi, hun. What impressed you was that I kept people entertained for 30 minutes, having them watch a blank screen. When we were having streaming issues, it was ages ago. But 30 minutes of complete darkness. And somehow people kept watching it. And I believe even you were like, huh, that is vaguely impressive. Those were not your exact words. Those were my exact words. I said them right now. They came out of my mouth. To the airwaves, if you will. Except it's not really airwaves anymore, is it? So, yeah, no, we all remember that. It might be the best thing I've ever done on the channel. So I should just turn the game off and we just all look at a blank screen. And... well, listen to this nonsense. I don't think I could keep it going for more than 30 minutes, though. I think after 30 minutes, even you guys would be like, yeah, we're done, dude. We are out of here. Could we get some more art made? because that's money. I'd like to have money. I like money. Money's fun. Money's excellent. And then we could like sell it to people who have other things that I want. Where are we at on food? Oh, we're fine. 114 meals, and and then more meals on top of that. And 31 degrees in here. Okay, so the temp is fine. I think I'll be able to keep the whole ship running with just the one geothermal. We come here for the conversation. Yes, you should talk to each other. Lord knows, listening to me is only going to be bad for your health, mental health. That is. Hang on, coffee. I'm going to stress again. I've made an awful cup of coffee. I don't even enjoy drinking it. I'm not even having fun with this cup of coffee. I'm really wincing every time I drink this coffee. But, well, A, branding, and B, I would just legitimately like a cup of coffee, even if it's terrible. On my coffee scale, this is, I got to say it's a 3. It's a 3 out of 10 on my coffee scale. And Penge's instant coffee was a 2, so that tells you where we're at right now. Do I have enough to shag carpet the rest of this hallway? I bet I do. So that is, again, I'm shocked I remember this, but that is Viridian. So Viridian carpet is going to go like this. How much is that? 280. I don't want to get rid of all of it, but I'd like to get some more shag carpeting in here. If this spaceship's a rockin', don't come a knockin'. That's a thing. That's like a thing people say. Well, I said it anyway. People haven't said that in probably 45 years. But I say it, and I just did. Again, to the airwaves that don't really exist. Okay, now what? Can we get a... I'm just sort of waiting to leave. I'm really just waiting to leave. What's the... where are we at now? 3.5 days? Where do we think the rice is going to be at that point? 41% grown. Great. So we should get a crop of rice before we leave and just keep the food up. That means it's horrendous. You have very low coffee standards. I do. You're right. You're right. Like a 1 is cold gas station coffee. That's a 1. 2 was Penge's instant coffee. 3 is the coffee I've made right now. 10 is the coffee shop across the street from us. Because that coffee is just ballistically good. And by that I mean it's so good it's like being shot by like a bullet. That's how good it is. You're like, oh my god, I think I've been shot. This coffee is so good. It's that kind of good. So yeah, this is a 3 on this. But you're right. Generally, I do have extremely low standards in coffee and in many things. Really, I'll eat virtually any food. You know that. I mean, sure, nice food is good, but if it's edible and it will keep me alive for another day, you know, I'll shove basically anything in my mouth. It's just I don't care. Again, good food is nice, but it doesn't have to be that nice. Hang on. Bad coffee time. There we go. You've never had coffee you think tasted good. Martin, you should come to the coffee shop across the street from our house. I'm not going to tell you where that is, so it will be very hard for you to reach it. However, it's outstanding coffee. It's just really good. Just their regular coffee is super, super good. It's very creamy for coffee. Like, you almost don't even need any sort of milk or cream in it, even though that's what I generally do. Wait, no, come here. Who are you? Oh, hang on. Guys, we need a name for our new Mastodon baby. Oh, is it a Mastodon pup? Is it a Mastodon pup? I don't think it's a kitten. That's specifically to the cat family. Okay, can somebody go Google what you call a baby elephant? Because that's the closest analogy I can find here. They're clearly elephantine, elephantish. They're like elephants. They're clearly like elephants. Elephantastic, elephicious. Anyway, they're totally like elephants. Somebody needs to go. It's a calf. Okay, God. Spike Little Girl, what would we do without you? I mean, I legitimately mean that. Like, what would we do if Spike Little Girl wasn't here? I would not remember anything that goes on in this game. Nobody would alert us when we're getting raided. I'd just be getting raided, and I'd be like, oh, everyone is dead. And nobody would tell me that a baby elephantastic is called a calf. So, hang on, there's a fennec fox? A fox? Are we worried about a fox? I'm not super worried about that. I can say it's rare, but every now and then you will see a fox in our area. Super rare. Like, you won't see one for years, and then you see, like, one. I've seen a fox in the real world. If that fox was charging at me... Jelly, welcome. Jelly, let me ask you this. This is an important question. I'm glad you're here. So, if a fox was hunting you, I assume you've seen a fox, or at least a picture of a fox, in comparison to the size of an adult human. If a fox was hunting you, charging at you, baring its foxy teeth. Also, P.S., a baby elephant is called a calf. A calf. So, if a fox was hunting you, would you be particularly threatened by that, Jelly? Because I would not. I'm going to say right now, if I've got a decent pair of shoes on, I can just kick that fox. And that fox is going to rethink his priorities about whether or not he wants to hunt me. I'm not threatened by this. I guess Dahook is threatened by this. Where is the problem here? What am I dealing with here? Okay, a very tiny fox. Dude, you know I've got mastodons, right? You know I've got giant, prehistoric, huge tusked elephants, right? Why do people think they're threatening me anymore? All of you guys, just be drafted and come over here. Just slow this all down. This is ridiculous. A fox. Come on, here. I'm going to transmute steel after this. I am, too. I am. Guys, do we want to actually shoot this? It's, like, literally right here. Oh, Grime's in. Yeah, okay, Grime's in. Actually, Grime, just sort of peel back. You're probably going to take a bullet or two. Yeah, the mastodons are coming. So let's run some numbers here, shall we? Let's run some numbers, Jelly. One teeny tiny fox. 4 giant mastodons. 2 high-powered rifles. And a guy with a sword. Versus one tiny fox. I'm going to say that fox should have really rethinked his choices. Actually, that being said, we're not doing very well with this. We're really not. Release the mastodons. Just have the mastodons deal with this. There we go. Mastodon didn't even attack it. Didn't even attack it. Just stomped on it. Just walked over it. Mastodon didn't even see the fox. Just walked over it. Buzzkill, nobody will take that money. That's a safe bet. Okay, everybody go home. Thanks, guys. Thanks, team. Also, we could eat that fox. Thank you if somebody wanted to grab that fox. Why are we all over here? Oh, we're all getting wood. Okay, we're all getting the wood from the trees we chopped down. Ooh, the shag carpet is looking nice. It's looking very, very nice around here. I missed a little spot over there. That's fine. That's a sterile tile. I'm not going to rip that up. It took me a lot of materials to make that. Okay. Now what? Spike Little Girl, I'll guarantee you there was a squish. I bet guarantee you the Mastodon didn't even know the fox was there. Was just charging along and just blah, fox under its foot. You know, picks its foot up and then fox guts are under it. Game gives me Honey, I Joined a Cult vibes. Other way around, Jelly. Honey, I Joined a Cult gives you RimWorld vibes. RimWorld did it first. Yes, I know. Dwarf Fortress did it first. I don't even think Dwarf Fortress people watch me because they get annoyed when I say Dwarf Fortress is not a game. It's a prank. It's just not. I don't understand it, even with the graphics. Buttercup, Stampy, or Snuffles? I think Buttercup, but Catonius, hold those other names in reserve. Like, go write that down. No, really, go write it down. No, I'm not kidding. Go write it down right now. Right now, get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil if you choose. Crayon, marker, don't really care. Something that, makes marks. And put down Stampy and Snuffles. And then pin that to your refrigerator. I assume you have a refrigerator. Most people do. But we're going to go with Buttercup. I like Buttercup. That's fun. But hold those other two in reserve, because let me assure you, Catonius, this will not be the first Mastodon calf around here. Or the last, rather. We're going to have plenty of Mastodon calves. Mastodon Calf 1. First of all, it is already being trained to kill. In fact, it has been trained to kill. It has been trained to kill. Perfect. Dahook is its master. Excellent. Let's get you renamed here into Buttercup. But hold those other names in reserve. We're going to come back to those later. So there we go. So what do we got right now? Fish, Tusky, Buttercup, Fuzzy, and Bruce. I love Mastodons. They're great. Tigers and Mastodons. That's what I'm all about. It's all about this. Where are we at on getting the heck out of here? We are 2.9 days. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, yes, we were. You probably didn't spell it right, but I didn't either. That's fine. Now, we'll go with Buttercup. Buttercup's a good name. How are we doing on the thingamajiggy here? Because I do want to get into recon armor. I would like recon armor and advanced fabrication and then pulse charge munitions. Maybe not in that order. Maybe not in that order. Also, this is the run where I have to figure out where the Mechanator is. I got 4 different runs going on right now. You're one of the best and most underrated simulator game player. Thank you. Hurley, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Jelly. One of those statements may be correct. I'm not sure which one, but I appreciate it. Yes, I languish in mediocrity. It's because YouTube gaming is dying. No joke. It really is. Go check out. It's just really, it's fallen off a cliff in about the last year. Just fallen off a cliff. I actually think you're doing a video on it. Not to solve the problem or to illuminate the problem, just to tell people that I don't care and I'm going to keep doing it anyway. That's my video idea. That is in fact my video idea. YouTube gaming is dead and I don't care. That will probably be the title. It's a very catchy title. It's a very clickbaity title. I mean, think about it. You're going to click on that, right? But no, it's entirely dead. No one can get views anymore. My numbers have been static for a year. I mean, like completely static. Like nothing is changing. It's just completely not. I used to, up until the last year or so, I had a very, very predictable, frighteningly predictable pattern of growth. So, always going a little bit up, never skyrocketing, but always going a little bit up, never going down, and now it's just completely 100% flatlined. And I bet you if you ask Penn, she's going to say the same thing. It's just we're everyone is just flatlining right now. Nobody's into this anymore, except you guys, which I really appreciate, by the way. Super appreciate you guys just sort of clinging on for dear life here. It's just people are interested in other things. That's the gist of it. And I've poked around a few videos. I've watched other people's opinions of it, and the gist of it is, people are interested in other things right now. It's kind of a weird world that we're living in, and they're looking at videos about that rather than watching me play RimWorld. Which is unfortunate because my goal actually, is to entertain. My goal is you guys come in here and I take your mind off it for a little bit. Like you don't have to worry about things for just like hour and a half or so. You can just sort of chill out and have a few laughs and hang out with your friends. Buzzkill is here for the Dave train, and I appreciate that. It's technically on the rails. It's just that the train is kind of rolled to a stop in terms of YouTube. So yeah, I always used to have predictable growth, extremely predictable. I could tell you numbers day by day, which is fine because it was always going up. Now it's completely flatlined, completely 100% flatlined. Views are down everywhere. Even big name people can't get the views that they used to. Hurley. Not only is it a lifetime ticket, it's actually mandatory. Hurley, it's mandatory. Once you get on the train, you are not allowed to leave. You are not allowed to leave. Yeah, I think Cans did one too. Yeah, no, I think you're right, Hurley. We're all feeling it. It's about a year, give or take about a year. Really, since I hit 10, it's like I hit 10K and then everything slammed to a halt. I was like, oh yay, 10K, and then 11, and then 12, and no, not at all. It's literally flatlined. Hurley, wow, 45 months on the Dave train. 45 months. Dear God. I feel like I haven't been here for 45 months. Good job, Hurley. Okay, let's get back to work here. We're just kind of chilling, waiting for the ship to be fixed. Hang on, coffee in my face. Martin, there are technically tickets, but they're optional. You can just climb on. I mean, tickets are encouraged, but not mandatory. You can just sort of pop your head in the door, and then all of a sudden you've been whisked away by the Dave train. With a man possibly not wearing pants screaming on top of it. That'll be me. I'm not in charge of it. Used to be 7K was the sweet spot. Yeah, again, my numbers used to be incredibly predictable. If I'd known how predictable they would have been, I could have told you when I was going to hit 10K when I started the channel. They're extraordinarily predictable. Were extraordinarily predictable. Now it's just a complete flat line. Now, see, it's kind of a double-edged sword. So on the one hand, I feel like, I should be trying harder. But on the other hand, it's almost, in a weird way, liberating because I don't actually care as much. I know, realistically, whatever I put out, the regulars, you guys will watch it. But no one else will. So it's actually weirdly liberating. I don't have to, break my back trying to get, I gotta get this video out about the newest game and get that out really, really quick. I don't care. Like Mars Attracts. Okay, Mars Attracts. That's coming out next week. And I have it early. I have it right now. And I like the demo. The demo was really fun, and I think it'll have a lot of appeal. Except it won't. That's the liberating part. So there's an embargo. Mars Attacks comes out on the 16th. The embargo's on the 14th, which I believe is Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, because today is the 12th, and that's how numbers work. So I got up this morning. I'm like, wow, I really got to get that Mars Attacks video up, and just work on it and get it all edited, or even in fact record it, Dave. And then I got to get that up, and I got to get it ready for Sunday. And then I'm like, wait a minute, who cares? I'll put it up when I darn well feel like putting it up. If it's going to be on Tuesday when the game's already out, then it's going to be on Tuesday when the game's already out. Because you know who's going to watch it? You guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. Really do. You have no idea. Really, really appreciate that. And literally nobody else. So it doesn't really matter if I break my back. It's actually, in a weird way, it's kind of liberating. And that's kind of the video I'm thinking of. That's kind of the point, is YouTube gaming is dead, and I don't care. I'm going to keep doing it anyway because I love doing this. I love this. I love this from day one. This is really, really hard work, and it's very, very frustrating sometimes. Often, actually, it's extremely frustrating. It's time-consuming. Do you know how many other things I could be doing instead of playing games and trying to make people laugh? A lot of other things. A lot of other things. But I do deeply love this. At my heart, it would be extraordinarily hard for me to give this up. So I'm going to keep doing it anyway, whether anyone's watching or not. Nobody was watching when I started the channel. None of you guys were here on day one. The only guy that was here was Steve, my OG fan, my very first fan. So nobody was watching then. Nobody's watching now. I'm still doing it. So that's kind of the idea I've been floating around. I don't know what the video will be. It might just be me saying, I don't care. That could be the entire video. It'd be like a 1-second video. I don't care. That's about it. The Forge one seems interesting. I gotta tell you, I didn't like that one. And it's not because it's a bad game. It's a fine game for somebody who isn't me. I just don't like the sliders. It's because my thought process on that Forge game, Hurley, was, why is my input needed? Why do I need to be here? All it is just put the sliders in the correct place and walk away. So I didn't really see why I needed to be a part of that. I felt like okay, just somebody do it. I don't care. And it was the same thing with that Game Dev Tycoon and all of that nonsense. It was just, on that Game Dev Tycoon, I literally Googled where to put the sliders. And there you go. You got a perfect game. Okay, wow. So, no creativity on my part. That's the thing. No creativity on my part. So with the Forge one, same deal. Stench has inspired surgery. How long till we leave here? It is 1.8 days. Cool. So no creativity on my part. I can try to make the most interesting, cool magic weapon in that game, but if it doesn't match the sliders, it's not going to sell well. Nobody will want it. It's just put the things exactly where they need to be. So great game for somebody else. Great game for somebody else. Not really a great game for me. I mean, much like Dark Souls. Dark Souls is an amazing game for literally anyone but me. I don't want... Actually, I've kind of had a hankering to play that. Every year, I'm just like, I'm going to fire that up again, and then I can't get through the tutorial. I'm like, I hate this game. I don't hate this game. I actually enjoy the game. I'm terrible at it. Absolutely terrible at it. So, wow, Grime is level 20 intellect. Holy McMoly. So that's an idea I've been kicking around. Just like a really short YouTube gaming is dead and I don't care video. I'm not going to stop doing it. And the ideas that I've floated through the channel for the past year have met with limited to no success. That's why it's one of the many reasons I've gone RimWorld dominant. Was in response to that. I mean, I've gone RimWorld dominant for several reasons. I really enjoy playing this game. I think this has definitely taken my top spot as my favorite game because it has infinite replayability, and the storytelling alone is worth it. It's a game that's very easy for me to play. It is a game that is easy to record. So, obviously, you guys have seen I'm doing longer videos with that, about an hour or so with those, and I can just do it as a stream of consciousness like I'm doing right now. It just sort of snapped into my head. I'm like, wait a minute. You literally do this for 90 minutes. Why not just make a series out of it? Why not just make a series? So, and then also, because of that attitude of nobody new is watching anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I put on the channel at that point. It really doesn't matter. I'll play what I want to play, and what I want to play is RimWorld. Again, not RimWorld exclusive. I still like to show off interesting games to you guys, and I still like to play other games. Like The Precinct is a blast. Absolute blast playing that. I can't restrict myself to one game. Even I get a little tired of RimWorld every now and then, and I'll put it away for a little while, except what I'm doing on the channel. But RimWorld Dominant, certainly. And again, that was in response partially to this whole YouTube gaming is dead. Because people are interested in other things. There's other, I guess, more important things going on in the world. I don't see it myself. I think what I'm doing right now is frighteningly important. I mean, look how important those boom rats are. By the way, have we murdered everything in the area? There's a few rats we haven't taken out. Just grab those quick rats there. There's an option to turn off restricted mode that could stop certain videos showing up. Me? Am I restricted? I shouldn't be. I absolutely should not be restricted. I don't do anything. I'm very PG-13. We are almost done with the vitals monitor there. And then we can get on to armor, better armor. But more importantly, I think we're almost out of here. Yeah, 1.3 days and we're gone. And I'll go over and hopefully, is this going to be done soon? 78, 84. I'm actually okay if we abandon the rice, if it's not done by the time we're ready. I mean, although I could use a few more meals. I'd be okay if we had a few more meals there. There we go, vitals monitor. Okay, get started on the thing that I told you to do. Yeah, no, not that. Recon armor. What does that actually take? That is 3 advanced components. Wow, that ain't nothing. 80 plasteel and some uranium. Well, hang on a sec. I don't really have any of that. I have some plasteel. I have no uranium, to my knowledge. No. And I've only got a few advanced components. So maybe that's not really worth it right now. Why don't we just get into advanced fabrication, then I can make advanced components and do it myself. I'm just going to have to dig uranium out from somewhere. Literally, it's a mining thing. Hang on, last of the coffee. Oh, that was not a good cup of coffee. I regret that. I regret my choices. Anything else we could be quickly mining? Specifically components would be awesome. I will take some steel if that's close by. Where's our ship again? Where do we live? Yeah, you know what? Just start mining out this steel. That's fine. We can grab that. We've got some wood in play. That's all going to work out. And more importantly, we've got a lot of shag carpeting. A lot of Viridian shag carpeting. It just looks fantastic. I should make one of them vital monitors things, seeing as I got it. Is that MISC? It's MISC, okay. 50 steel, 3 components. Oh my goodness, I can do that all day long. Well, not all day long. I'm going to run out of components. But we've scared up like 32 components on this map. Good map for components. Okay. Deconstruct that and no, not the lamp. Deconstruct that end table. I don't care if they were good quality. We can make more end tables. End tables are fine. We're not worried about end tables. We do have an alarming quantity of narcotics we could sell people. Wow. That part is good. Wow, nothing to do. These guys are all about mining. Like, please just give us something to do around here. We will mine this steel out all day. Please just give us a task of some sort. Grime's going to take forever with that. I say Grime's going to take forever with that. He's the smartest man on the planet. He's 20 intellect. The guy does nothing but think all day. It's the hat. It's a thinking hat is what you got right there. That's a thinking hat. How many pregnant mastodons do I have? Please say more than one. Compacted machinery. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, yeah, we'll take that. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's choice right there. There's a lot of components, and they're right next door. Okay, cancel this. I don't need the steel as much as I need those components. Just go back to getting those out. Another thing to add to my list of out-of-context lines. Yeah, Jolly, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to do that a lot. There's going to be a lot of things that you say to your coworkers or your friends or your family. Maybe you're sitting around the table. It's a family dinner. I don't know, Thanksgiving. I don't even know if you live in America, but you might. And you're celebrating. Maybe you don't live in America. You still celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't know. Maybe you're in the Arctic. Like, hey, let's have Thanksgiving. And your family's like, we live in the Arctic. There are no turkeys here. Also, there are no stores. Or cranberry bogs, or indeed any way to make stuffing. We've got a polar bear. Actually, do they live in the Arctic? I'm never sure. Anyway, you have Arctic animals, and that's about it. I suppose a penguin could be a turkey in a pinch. There's another sentence. There's another sentence right there. Jolly. Go take that one to your family. A penguin can be a turkey in a pinch. Just say it, write it down, and carry it around with you on a note card. And the next time somebody asks you what time it is, tell them that. They say, hey, what time is it? And you're like, a penguin could be a turkey in a pinch. And they will never, ever bother you for the time again. Works for me all the time. So we're going to get those components out of here. Wow, we're already carving through this nonsense. Do I have anywhere left to store anything? I feel I should make some kind of other storage zone of some sort for anything at all, because I think we're running out of spots. Do I have storage? I have storage here. Never mind, I have storage here. The floor is storage. We can just throw stuff on the floor. That's totally fine. That's totally okay. And then we'll get the components. We'll throw those on the floor. Timing on getting out. Check. Oh, the rice is already coming in. Oh, don't bother sewing this, by the way. Yeah, we're not coming back here. Just get what we can get, and that'll be just fine. I'm not even worried about it. Anything else to murder? Not that doesn't fight back or explode. Oh, there's an iguana. Hang on, that doesn't fight back or explode. Slaughter that. Slaughter that thing. Just destroy it. There actually is a few more drops of coffee. Bear with me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Just waiting then. Time frame, please. We are down to 9 hours, and we are off to go check out the mercenaries, apparently. Harvest that agave. Actually, just harvest any agave. Wow, that's a lot of agave. That's more agave than anyone's going to use in their lifetime. Harvest it anyway, and we're going to take out those components. The mastodons will go over and get those, and Igor is finally cleaning the place. About time, kid. I'm just saying, about time. Get a broom, get a mop. He's just following the mastodons around. I'm not surprised. I imagine they must shed a lot, too. Ishia? I'm going to go with Ishia. It sounds cool. It sounds like you're some sort of European model. Like Amon and, I don't know, other people who only have one name. Like Ishia. Oh, yeah, no, you're totally a European model. Yep. Yep, you're doing like that runway thing in the catwalk, and you're like in like really, really expensive clothes. And you're like closing the show. Like they have the no-name models come out. Well, I mean, they have names. Like Jenny, Betty, something like that. I don't know. I mean, they have names. I'm not saying they're nameless. But they have like the low-rent models come out first, and then you come out at the end, because it's like, Isha. And because that's how you say it, too. You don't say Isha. It's Isha. And you're wearing like something hideously expensive and stupid looking, but people are like, oh my god, that's amazing, I should buy that. And you're like a wicked famous European model. And then you spend your nights clubbing and I don't know, hanging out with rock stars. And people think you're in a relationship with them, but you're really not. It's largely just for PR. Like, your PR person is like, you gotta hang out with this rock star. He's kind of greasy and icky, but it'll boost your rep. And you're like, no, I'm Isha. Hang on, I've got a cougar problem. Cougars, it's probably because I killed everything else on the map. That's why the cougars are a little bit fussy. I've killed all of their food. So we're going to swing over here, and guess what, kids? Release the mastodons. Mastodons away! Yeah, go attack the cougar. Mastodon. In fact, let's just hide. We're just going to hide behind the cougars. Excuse me, the mastodons. Yeah, there we go. Okay, the mastodons have sorted this out. No, he's over there. He's over there. He's over there. Okay, the mastodons have walked right by him. Oh, they figured it out. They figured it out. There we go. They're dead. He's dead. Problem solved. Problem solved. Okay. I've dealt with that issue. I have dealt with that. Imagine one of the humans in the ship just running into random mastodons. Oh, they're not random. I planned them. Yep, they're not random at all. Rob, my vent guy's here. Did we make it to Betty's hellscape? Almost. So we couldn't quite make it in one jump, Rob. Great question. Glad you're asking the important questions. As a vent guy, you're gonna ask questions like that. So no, we couldn't make it quite in one hop, but we're basically down the street. So we are here, and we're trying to get to here. We couldn't make it all the way from our last jump, but we're almost there. We're very, very close, and we're gonna be leaving in 0.7 hours. Excellent. I think we've got everything we need. I don't see any reason to stick around. There's certainly nothing on this map that I want anymore. I've taken all the good stuff. Did we get all those components? Yep, got all of those. We're up to 118 components. 118 components. Guys, just focus on getting the steel in the ship somewhere. I don't know where we're going to put it. I mean, the floor is covered in components and logs and mastodon poop. It's really gross in here. As nice. There we go. Ready to launch again. Okay, pull the animals in into the stick close to the ship just in case. Just in case. And then launch. All right, 48% chance again. Everyone's coming. Nobody's having a bit of a flake out. All right, there we go. Grav ship launch has begun. We're going to the mercenaries. I want to see what this legendary weapon is. I mean, I got one in the Sanguiphage run. I'd never seen like a unique legendary weapon before. I want to see what it is. Hopefully, when they say mercenaries, it's not 100 mercenaries. Hopefully, when they say mercenaries, it's enough for mastodons to control. So launch that. Now, where is that thing? Where is that thing? So that's Betty's Hellscape. That's where we're trying to go. This is what I want, right? Lava. Sure, lava. Where is that? I don't think that's it. Where is the arid shrubland? Hang on, I've kind of lost track of where we're supposed to be going here. So, oh, is that it? No, arid shrubland. No, no, no. Is it this? It's this one, right? Blah, 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 blah. Lava caves, increased plant life. No, it's definitely not that. I mean, it might be that. I don't know. It's got to be that. It was that, right? It was that. Is this a roguelike? Oh, dear Lord, no. Jelly. No, not at all. Okay. It is hard to explain what RimWorld is, Hurley. You're not wrong. At its heart, Jelly, RimWorld is a storyteller. It's a storyteller. So it's building a story as we're going along by throwing events at you, and you just react to them. At its core, well, let me tell you what, Jelly, what I'm about to say, the words that are about to come out of my mouth are going to seem possibly strange and disturbing to you. But let me explain what happened in our last RimWorld live stream, which was based around Anomaly. The last, excuse me, not based around Anomaly, was an interim live stream between Anomaly and what we're doing now. The best way I can explain to what RimWorld is to you is I kept a dead 13-year-old one-legged drug addict in my freezer for 3 years. For reasons. That's what RimWorld is. That's what RimWorld is. Is this, oh, Tittles is a whole other story. I think it's more important to talk about Chibi. Again, I kept a dead one-legged 13-year-old drug addict in my freezer for 3 years. Because I needed to. That's what RimWorld is. Is this the place I'm going to try to get to? I don't... Oh, Ancient Mercenaries. Okay, yes. This is the place I'm trying to get to. Yes. Okay, good. Go there. We're gonna... Oh, I forgot to deconstruct the thing. Ah, dang it. The extension cord got ripped out. That's okay. I've got plenty of steel and a lot of components. That was a waste. You know, it only would have been like 3 or 4 components. Yeah, sorry, Steven. You said that as I was ripping the extension cable out. Yeah, Jelly, that's the thing that happened. Don't ask what happened to Tittles. Or don't ask what happened to Tomboy, who is neither dead nor alive. Ooh, they got themselves a little set up here, don't they? There's the lava. So, you know, we got lava. Lava exists. Again, no trees. No trees at all. More lava. Uh-huh. Okay. So they've got themselves a serious setup here. These guys aren't playing. I mean, they are ancient. They've had a long time to build this place. Speaking of ancient evil over there. This is probably the best place we can land, so confirm that, please. Not only a live launch, but a live landing, Hurley. We're just going to crash in right here. Okay. I assume we're just going to kind of bum rush the place, right? Oh, the attack has already begun. Okay, overheated grav engine, that's fine. How many people kill? All of you. And mostly to hook, because mastodons. So let's just, before we do anything at all, let's just get some things together here. Ooh, all my mastodons have been trained to kill. This is excellent. Excellent. I do need to get some guns on my ship, Crimson. You're not wrong about that. You just bought the deluxe edition, Jelly. You will not be dissatisfied. I would encourage you to do 2 things, Jelly. This is dead serious. This is not comedy. Well, it's not dead serious. I mean, I'm not like commanding you to do this. I'm not making like some sort of discourse about it. But I would encourage you, if you're new to RimWorld, to do a couple of things. The first would be go over to the Geek Cupboard and watch his RimWorld run, start to finish. Because although he only plays vanilla RimWorld, so there's going to be some stuff in there that he doesn't have access to because they hadn't done any DLC at that point. It was a while ago. It is basically a start-to-finish perfect tutorial of how to play RimWorld from the day you land until the day you leave. And he did that. He accomplished that by listening to his comments section. The other thing I would encourage you to do, which is mildly self-indulgent, rather, is to go over to the Wee Hours Discord, shameless self-promotion, link down below, and hop on the RimWorld channel. Where you can ask any question you want about RimWorld, and we will try and help you through it. Sincerely, not in a comedic way. We will actually try to help you play RimWorld as best you can, because we love RimWorld. I love RimWorld, and I want people to enjoy it as much as I do. It won't. You won't. You're going to be very frustrated by this. So my first colony, Jelly, burned to the ground because the person in charge of firefighting didn't fight fires and also liked to start fires. My second colony was destroyed by a bunch of rampaging muffalos. That will likely be your experience too. Not necessarily in that order. So I really encourage you, watch the Geek Cupboard play RimWorld and hop over to the Wee Hours Discord. Shameless self-promotion, link down below. And please hop on the RimWorld channel and please ask any questions you want. We are very, very, very happy to kind of help you through it and cheer you on and then laugh at you when your colony is destroyed, because we love stories like that. Okay, everybody is going where they need to be. So unrestricted and unrestricted. Okay, so I got to play a little RimWorld here. Let's draft everyone and have everyone sort of come out here with the mastodons, please. With the mastodons. So nice slow roll here. We're just going to keep an eye on things. See how everything goes. We got a big base to go through here. Is that a chicken? Oh no, it's a bluebird. Okay, that's fine. And emus. What is living around here that we can murder later? Oh, lots of stuff to murder. Cool, cool. Many, many things to murder. Excellent. All right, Thule, you're armed. Yeah, why don't you come out here too? And like Snake, you're really good at like hitting people. Well, you're competent at it. Why don't you come out too? And Knife, what are you into these days? Yeah, you're not so much. But you're really good at shooting, though. Everyone come out. I don't know why I'm not inviting people to the murder party. It's a party, and we're going to murder. All right, Mastodons are in play. Are they coming at us? No. Ancient soldiers are attacking. Okay. We have no defense. I mean, we're no sandbags or anything like that. Everyone just hang here. Everyone just stay here. And anyone who's not, which is basically Grime... Grime, where are you? You just be and stick close to the ship. Don't come outside. It's going to be very angry around here for a while. Okay. Which one was the Great Pantry Fire on? That was 2021. I could look that up. If you remind me at some point, Steven, I don't know if you're in the Discord or not, I'd have to go back and... A viewer found it. A viewer far more dedicated than... even I am to this channel, actually went through virtually every live stream trying to find the Great Pantry Fire. And it is in 2021. I think it's in like the fall of 2021. I could actually give you an exact date. I just can't do it right now. You know what? Actually say that out loud. Hang on. Hold that thought. Literally hold that thought. Like write it down and then like hold it in your hands like a delicate flower. Because I can actually find that quicker than I said. So there to... there. Okay. You ready, Steven? You ready? Welcome. Okay, Steven, here you go. The Great Pantry Fire of 2021 was on January 23rd, 2021. That's the date of the live stream. So January 23rd, 2021, and it's at about the 28-minute mark. More or less about the 28-minute mark. There you go, Steven. So one more time, just in case you're paying attention. January 23rd, 2021, at about the 28-minute mark. And the Great Pantry Fire of 2021 is one of my shining moments, and you know darn well it is. You know darn well. That's where the geniusosity started. I may not have realized it then. I may not have said to myself then, I'm a genius. And actually, I've smashed the boundaries of genius into the realm of geniusosity. #geniusosity. But that's when it began. Because I revived that colony, and you know darn well I do. You know darn well I actually rescued that colony and finished that. I turned it into even better. The Great Pantry Fire of 2021. You can thank a viewer. I won't name names, but you can thank a viewer for finding that and actually going back through all of my live streams. Now, if you'll excuse me, I do actually have to play some RimWorld. So they say they're attacking. I'm assuming they're in here somewhere, and I'm just kind of waiting for them to pop out. and go, hey, here we are. Come and try and kill us. And I'll be like, yeah, dude, I got mastodons. There we go. Okay, Nicole's here. Nicole's here. Nicole, like, what? Come here. Come here. I want to see your face. Okay, what do you equipped? Oh, hang on. Equipped the cursed chugger. The cursed chugger. What is it? What have you got here? It's a unique SMG with customized parts, aim assistance, EMP rounds, but it's cumbersome. Oh, I've got to have it. I'm so glad I came here. I've got to have it. I have to have that. Okay, what am I doing? I'm going to kill you. So everybody line up here with a mastodon. And basically, mastodons ahoy. Okay, let's... She's not quite in stun range. Stun Nicole. No, not quite. Stun... Wait, ineffective. Oh, wow. She can't be stunned. Huh. Huh. Okay, well, you know what will stun you? Mastodons. Mastodons will be quite stunning. I assure you. And you know what? While we're here, how about Animal War Call on the ostrich? Animal War Call that ostrich. Or emu. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Oh, they've got powers. Oh, they have magic powers. I want magic powers. I want magic powers. They have more magic powers than I do. Did we get the war call out? Yes, I think we did. We did. Maybe that was my magic power. That might have been my magic power. Hey, Snake, can you go stab Nicole with a thrumbo horn, please? Oh, never mind. The mastodon took care of it. I'm telling you right now. I've got the secret. You know, Jelly. You're new to RimWorld. I'm going to tell you the secret of RimWorld. Army of Mastodons. Army of... That was a legendary ancient soldier. And who actually did that? That was Tusky. Tusky just stomped on her. Just splat. Splat. No more legendary ancient soldier. Nope. Just splatified. Okay. Right, Snake, so different job. Go over here and go stab this person. We're doing great. We're doing fine. We stomped on her. She's actually still alive. We might be able to take her prisoner or something like that. We did do the ostrich thing. They don't have magic powers. We have magic powers. Try not to shoot too many mastodons, please. I'm not really sure who's doing what here. The ostrich is in. Yeah, the ostrich just took out this dude. This is the greatest battle I've ever been involved in. I think everyone could just go on break. I think we're good here. Yeah, we're done. We're done. I think we're done. So, Jelly, again, you're new to RimWorld. Welcome. Enjoy the ride of your life. Jelly, I will tell you in advance, it may be mildly frustrating to begin to play RimWorld. Please stick with it if you can. Because then you turn into me. Okay, that's a reason to refund it right there. So, army of mastodons, Jelly. Army of mastodons. Jelly, accept the fact your first colony will go down. Just accept that. You're like, yeah, this ain't gonna work out. Everyone's off duty. We've destroyed everything. Everything has been crushed. Can we get back to Nicole here? So you're gonna be dead in 5 hours. Talk to me, Nicole. You're like a legendary person. Okay, you ain't that legendary, are you? You're not bad, though. You have a very broad range of skills. You're a decent doctor. Okay, I think we're certainly going to take you captive for a beginning. Everyone's having a snack. Everyone's just having a snack. It's like, yep. Legendary, unique soldiers, unique weapons. Just let the mastodons deal with this. Go capture Nicole. This looks fun. And there's the cursed chugger. So talk to me. It's actually an art piece, too. The cursed chugger. Okay. So you've got what exactly? Aim assistance. All right. So accuracy is up 120%. 100. So really what I want to do is actually give that to someone who sucks, because they'll be more accurate. The EMP rounds are amazing, because that obviously has a lot of value going up against mechs. And then cumbersome, so it's a little heavier. So it takes you longer to aim it, but you're more accurate with it. Totally fine. 100% fine. No problem with that. Also, I own all of this now. All of this belongs to me. Okay? Now, I need someone to go on kind of a scouting mission. Grime, you can be released from your spaceship prison. I just want to make sure we're going to take care of Nicole here, who got stepped on by a mastodon. Just crushed by a mastodon. Wasn't even close. Get Nicole in here. Thank you. Okay, so whoa, slam it into pause mode. Nicole, you can actually have the good medicine. Yeah, so you can have that. And who is my best doctorizer around here? That would be Stench. Dr. Stench, could you go tend to Nicole? No, actually, Thule, are you any good at that? Are you? I see Thule's on. Oh, Thule's pretty good. Yeah, okay, Thule can do that. That's fine. I'm going to grab some medicine. We've only got the herbal stuff, but if we get some good stuff, you can have that too. Just want to make sure Nicole is going to make it. And then we'll make a decision on Nicole. So 6 hours, 9 hours. Yeah, I think Thule's got this under control. Hang on. There's a scandalo. Who's in love? Bergen Snake? Oh, that's... Well, that exists. Okay, good for you guys. Do you want to share a bed? Is that something you'd be into? Remind me. So, you do not necessarily... Oh, Bergen Hall. Yeah, that's right. We kicked Hall out. Hall hasn't been here for a while. He's like a whole map away. 2 maps now, actually. So I need somebody to do a bit of a scouting mission here. And obviously my first choice is going to be the small child. Can you come over here, kid? We're just going to kind of nose around in here and see what's going on. Because there might be some good stuff in here. There might be, I don't know, money? Maybe, advanced components? I'll take virtually anything at this point. Not virtually anything. I don't particularly want that bluebird. Oh, also, murder things. Well, hang on. Before I get into this, slam it into pause mode, Igor. Kill all of these things. Also, put up some geothermal. Is there anything close by? Yeah, there's one up there. Put up some geothermal, because otherwise we're going to lose all our food. So, slap that up there, and then bring some power like this, and then like that. And then hopefully somebody's going to get on that pretty quick. Otherwise, we're going to lose all our precious food. Okay, like what's this? Ancient plant pot. That is not nearly as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I hope there's nothing bad in here. Oh, there is. Oh, there's totally something bad in here. There's totally something bad in here. Very, very bad in here. There's a turret in here. Go, Igor. Go. Okay, never mind. Why don't you go get healed? Like now. Okay, that was really smart. Yeah, I would put turrets in my house too if Mrs. Dave would let me. She's very fussy about that. She's like, no, they'll kill the cat. And I'm like, the cat's got to take its chances. As turrets. Okay, that is a thing that happened. Where is Igor? Where are you? I'm mildly concerned about you. Okay, it looks like you're getting in here pretty quick. Okay, so Stench, could you go deal with Igor right now? Sorry, Igor. Wicked sorry about that. I didn't necessarily think they'd put up turrets in their own house. I thought I was the only one who would do that. How'd that work out for you there, kid? Oh, you're fine. A couple of minor gunshots. Everyone in this colony has had a couple of minor gunshots. Now, let me get back to Nicole here. Yeah, it was a bad idea, Spike Little Girl. We might not do that again. Although, being that heavily defended, that makes me think, well, what have you got in there? Do you have a lot of fun stuff? I tell you what would be really good against that is the new unique weapon that we just got. Because that's got EMP rounds. That'll take down a turret real quick. We did put that somewhere good, right? Like where I'm going to know where it is. Yeah, Cursed Chugger right there. Who do I think is going to own that? Because that's super awesome. Unless I let Nicole join and just give it back to her. She's not bad. Intellectual, she can technically cook. She's more of a back-of-the-house person. Psychically deaf, I don't hate that trait. Okay shooting, even better with the Cursed Chugger. What? Oh, an infection. Oh, Nicole, you have an infection. That's terrible. Stench, go deal with that, immediately. I have a suspicion we may want to keep Nicole. Nicole, until I make a decision, we're just going to start converting you and see how that all works out. That's the thing we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to have to think about Igor 3.0, and obviously if we've got new lovers, that might mean new vasectomies need to happen. It's just a choice that we make around here. What have you got in here that you're guarding it with a turret inside your own house? I need to investigate more. Knife, you like doing things? Come over here. Come over here. This time, I'm actually going to investigate the room slightly more thoroughly before I actually go inside. Okay. Turrets? No, it's weird that I can see around the corner. Like, I shouldn't be able to see that. That shouldn't exist. Okay, we're going to do this a little more cautiously this time. Little tiny bit more cautiously. So poke your nose in there, and then go here. Quickly, quickly. Okay, so far so good. Cardboard box, long crate. I can deconstruct all of this, but it doesn't seem to do anything particularly interesting. All right, next, go over here. What do we got? And move. Move, 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 move. What's that? Chem fuel canister. Contains unknown. Well, it probably contains chem fuel. It's a chem fuel canister game. What do you mean, contents unknown? If I go to the grocery store and I pick up a can that says canned peaches, I'm pretty much going to assume there's canned peaches in it. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Open all of those. That'll solve my chem fuel problems right there. I don't actually have any chem fuel problems, but if I did, that would solve them. Okay, knife, back to work. Come over here. This is going better. This is going slightly better. Again, no turrets, right? No turrets, no turrets, no turrets. And what do we got here? More chem fuel. What's that? Ancient unstable fuel node. Large explosion if damaged. Yeah, I bet. Open that and open that. Now, did you put an explodey thing next to a room that has turrets? Go here and get ready to run away. No, there's a dead guy. Okay, I don't really need his skull per se. Knife, come over here now. This is a much more careful examination of this area. Much more careful. So go there. And more chem fuel. Okay, well, if nothing else, we're walking out of here with a bunch of fuel. A whole bunch of fuel. Nothing there. Okay, none of those really... Actually, wait, is that openable? No, it's just a long crate. Okay, and then go over here. And, okay, so another dead guy. What's that? That's nothing. That's just literally painted on the floor. Okay, back to work. This is going great. Believe me, nobody's being more careful than me right now. Well, actually, probably lots of people are. Like, probably somebody's defusing a bomb somewhere. I assume at any given point somebody's defusing a bomb. They're being way more careful than I am. What is this? An ancient generator. Wonder if there might be a component or two in there. There might be. Hang on. Have we dealt with the infection? We probably have. Let's just assume for argument's sake that we have. So go over here. And let's see what's in this. Who is that? Oh, it's Berg. Okay. Yeah, people are coming in to do things. Don't go over here. Hang on. Forbid that door. Don't go in that door. And just for giggles, don't go in this door either in case you find a way around there. Yeah, don't go in the shooty room. What is this? Survival meal pallet. Okay, open that up. All sorts of good stuff in here. And I own all of it. I mean, I suppose we could just live here. It's actually, if I just replace this fence with real walls, we could live here quite comfortably. I am still thinking, what? The Alpha Kill Mech Hive? Oh dear. Sure. The Alpha Kill guys are here. Team. Where are you coming from? Oh wow, that's a lot of mechs. They're Militors, though. They just have tiny shotguns. You know what's probably going to do well against tiny shotguns? Mastodons. Mastodons. Okay, for right nowsies, for todaysies, everybody be and stick close to the ship. And also the animals stick close to the ship, but now we're going to put a team together. Primarily composed of DeHook and a whole bunch of Mastodons. Igor, you can kind of sit this one out if you choose to. That's okay. Hang on. You know, it'd be great against these guys is that weapon. Because they're robots, and we've got EMP stuff. Don't overthink it, Dave. You got Mastodons. What are you overthinking this for? You have an army of Mastodons. You have a full complement of... Igor, why are you outside? Igor, go inside. I mean, if you're going to come out, you're going to have to join the shooty team. You know that, right, kid? You know that's going to happen. We have dealt with the infection. Thank you very much. Let me just check on that real quick, though. So, actually, we haven't. Grime, can you do doctorizing? You have a base medical training. Snake, not so much. Is there a reason we didn't do that, team? Thule, do you do doctor? You do doctor. Why don't you deal with this infection? Okay, how is that? We've kind of left that unattended, haven't we, kids? Haven't we? It's a minor infection. It needs tending now. And I've got plenty of mastodons to deal with my problems here. So all of you guys come over here. Now, where are they going? Where did they go? Oh, they're going into the lava. That's a choice that you could make. That's a choice. And there was another team around here, too. Yeah, they're way up there. Okay. I think we preemptively start dealing with these ones. Largely by stomping on them. With, well, mastodons. There's no clearer way to say that. With mastodons. Okay, we're taking some shots. Shots are happening. Things are happening here. Things are very exciting. And now, by the way, release the mastodons. And then everybody, I think that was a good idea, whoever said that. Everybody just hold fire. Just chill for a sec. And let the mastodons stomp on things. Because mechs generally suck at long range. Or rather, at close range. Yeah, the problem is they're not being where I need them to be. So, go ahead and do some stomping if we could, please. Yeah, I don't want to particularly lose a mastodon. Let's attack this guy right here. Any time now. There we go. And one's down, and that one's down. And then get the guy way at the back here. There we go. Okay, that's coming out okay. Mastodons are taking a little bit of damage, but I think this is going to be all right. Are the other ones... The other ones are still hanging out. The other ones are still hanging out. That's cool. So you guys go down there. Mastodons will do more stomping. And then, yeah, now the mechs are boned because they're terrible at close range. They're not even good. Yeah, there we go. We've dealt with all of that. Everybody go over here because I'd like to check out the quality of my mastodons right now. Also, I just like saying mastodon. So can I get, like, how are people doing here? Fuzzy, you're not looking good, kid. You're not. Oh, actually, you're fine. You're not fine. Yeah, you're not fine at all, Fish. And yeah, no immediate danger. Okay, we took some hits there. We took some hits. What I'd really... I'm worried about Fish. Fish is a little dodgy. Fish is a little bit dodgy here. And let's see, there. Okay. For right nowsies, everyone on draft. Okay, everyone just go back to work right now. And get the mastodons healed up is really the key there. And then you guys will have all of that. We'll enjoy that. Oh, never mind, they're beginning their assault. Okay, I do kind of need this team back together. All you guys. Yep, all you guys are now drafted. Yep, so draft and then come up here. This is not... Where is... Oh, Knife was way up there. Okay, that's fine. It's going to take them a while to get down here. I could just not have the animals do this. And just sort of take them out myself. That's probably smart. I will field medic them, maybe. We're also just going to maybe try and take them out ourselves. I'm just going to hold the mastodons back right now as an emergency response team. Yeah, so they're going to come through here. Yeah, everybody, like, come up here-ish. Actually, more here-ish so we don't shoot our brand new geothermal plant. That'd be unfortunate, wouldn't it? Nobody wants that sort of thing. I really should have equipped somebody with the new gun. That would have been awesome. Because, you know, we'd have a new gun. Shoot. Okay. Shooting. Can we stun maybe one of you? There we go. And any animals in the area I could get going. Yeah, get the ostrich again. Get my war ostrich going. That'll confuse them. I'm confused. And shoot. Let's actually be a little focused here. How about we shoot this guy right here for a little bit. And there we go. And then maybe we shoot somebody else. And the mastodons are going to be emergency purposes only. Shoot that guy for a little bit. Okay, there we go. And this one. Thank you. Thule, how are you doing, kid? You doing all right? Yeah, no immediate danger on you. And Igor. Yeah, that's just your old wounds. Nobody cares about those anymore, kid. You beat the tutorial. I'm surprised you didn't lose your colony in the tutorial. Other people have. Can I preach health to mastodons? I do it every Thursday, Catonius. Every Thursday. It's like a hobby, basically, when I'm not doing this thing. Okay, shoot that. Okay, release the animals. I just need that one done. There we go. Okay, everybody go off draft. We don't have to worry about the ostrich, and this can all get taken care of. Oh, no, we got a mastodon down. Mastodon down. Mastodon down. Fish is down. Fish is down. Okay, oh, it's 8 hours. Okay, that's fine. I can get the mastodon back to the ship in 8 hours. I think we can manage that one. That's fine. Okay. I am surprisingly competent, as Hurley is saying. Jelly, it's because I'm a genius. Hashtag geniusosity. And it's not because I'm very... It's Hurley's saying surprisingly competent. It's not because I'm good at RimWorld. It's because I am RimWorld, Jelly. The moment... The life-changing moment between my relationship between me and RimWorld is when I realized I am RimWorld. My brain works like RimWorld. And RimWorld works like my brain. And all of a sudden, it all came together. Okay, fish is being immediately tended to. Excellent. Good. Immediately tended to. I would recommend, Jelly. So you're looking at, like, Peaceful Builder. So, cool. Definitely use that to give you an idea of what to do. I might recommend the next one up, because nothing much happens in Peaceful Builder. There's no raids. There's less conflict. But, of course, you do you. That's what RimWorld is. RimWorld becomes you. Qualeo, welcome. Does the melee skill help for shooters if they have to bash people with the end of the rifle? I don't actually know the answer to that question. I do not know the answer to that question. That's a good question. You know what does help is having an army of mastodons. Then you don't have to hit anyone. The mastodons do it for you. Okay, fish is being well tended to. Who else needs a little bit of touch-up here? Buttercup, how are you doing? Yeah, a minor gunshot. All the mastodons are being treated. Everyone's just rushing to help the mastodons. The real heroes of this story. The real heroes. Everyone's blowing off Thule. Yeah, tech with Thule. We're healing up the mastodons. Oh, army of mastodons. I've got the secret to the game. The secret is army of mastodons. Hey, Snake, it doesn't look like you're actually doing anything. Why don't you keep poking through this little compound here? And where are we at on maybe getting out of here? What's our time frame? 5.2 days. Okay, we're going to be here for a little bit. Not very long, but a little bit. Yeah, go in here and come up here. All right. So everyone seems to be dealing with the medical issues right now. What have we got in here? What is that? A component box. Ooh, neato. And what's this? Ancient security terminal. Do I want to hack that? Will that maybe shut down the turret? Is this Fallout? Sure, auto-hack that. You can't go in that door. You're theoretically not going to get shot, he says optimistically. And, whoa. Back out. That's one of those traps. Okay, so don't go in this door, please. Never go in that door. Okay, we got a trap in there. Actually managed to see it this time when nobody's more surprised than me. Oh, bye, Buzzkill. Thank you. Can you basically construct a flying vampire ship that takes over colonies? Absolutely. Of course I can. I can do anything. I'm a genius. What is this? An ancient uplink. Hack for information. Oh, yeah, do that. Okay, so we don't want to go in that door. Oh, and bar this door, too. Don't go in that door. We can get in there, though. Okay, Snake, this is all going surprisingly well. Let's go in here. Yeah, no, you could... The thing is, Hurley, you can do anything. What do you want RimWorld to be? You can do that. You could do that. I can make this anything I want. I've barely, even though I'm a genius, hashtag geniusosity, I've really barely scratched the surface of RimWorld. So, okay, and slam it into pause. More components in there. And that's just the way out. Oh, and let's bar this door, too. No, do not go in that door. Okay, what's in the big sort of building up here? Isn't Knife my hacker? Yeah, probably. But that's fine. We'll get it all figured out. Wow, lots and lots of chem fuel. Well, we were told there's a lot of chem fuel here, so no surprise there. I could also deconstruct all those shelves. I own all of this and I make it go away. There we go. Get all of that out of here. Won't kill me to walk away with all the steel. What's going on there? Ancient transport pod. Oh, I could set them to load and fire off something. I don't know what. Any other buildings I've missed? Nope. Nope, looking good. Okay, Snake, you're off duty. Good job, man. And have I blocked... Yes, I think we've banned access to any areas that might be troublesome. And we've told them to open up all the boxes and stuff. Okay, great. Knife, how are you doing down here? Yeah, you'll get there eventually, kid. Check in on the mastodons, please. You are... Well, you're not fine. You've been treated, though. And, yeah, you've all been treated. Did we get to Nicole's thing? Yeah, we did. Okay, so, yeah, it was 2 infections, whoever spotted that. So 23 to 49 and 34 to 49. I think that's going to be fine. Thule's back up and running. Good job, Thule. I'm kind of feeling we might keep Nicole. Maybe. I've got to be really conservative about how many people I have. I mean, you guys know I will take anyone, but I can't. It's a question of literal space. I just can't fit all these people in here. We do need to get... Yeah, we need to get the Who's McWhat's It going now, because we're about to run out of food because all of our food is going to go bad. So number 1 construction is to hook. To hook, can you, like, wicked focus on this? Oh, outside allowed area. Oh, not for long, kid. There you go. Okay, and the animals could be in maybe the home zone, which is also over there. Actually, just have them be and stick close to the ship, just in case they go a-wandering. So to hook, could you, like, wicked work on that, like, super, super quick? Because we are about to lose food because it's 100 degrees inside of the Who's McWhat's It there, the freezer. Where are you, kid? Okay, yeah, go do your thing there. Grab some stuff, go do that. You're hauling steel. Do we need any more over there? Yeah, we need a lot. Okay, so everybody do a thing that involves construction. That's got to be our primary focus. Grime, I know you're hip on the research, but I need you to be number 1 on construction right now. We've got to really hammer that out. Are you going to research? No, you're wandering around. Yeah, there you go. You figured it out. You're building a power conduit. Good. If the new lovers share a bed, it would free up a space. You're not wrong. I don't know. They didn't actually say they wanted to do that. They didn't say, they're like, yes, we... Because it says that. It usually says they would like to share a bed. Consider assigning a double bed to them. It didn't actually say that, so I'm not really sure that they do. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. Maybe they're not into that. Tell you what, we're walking around with... Or we're walking away, rather, with a ton of chem fuel. No worries about needing trees or anything like that in the near future. And I'm kind of curious what this uplink thing is going to do. We may hang out until we're done with that. I gotta feel it's going to open up a quest of some sort. It'll be a quest. Ah, dang, too bad we're not staying here. This whole base could be a mountain. All right, let's try that again, but in the correct order of words. This whole mountain could be a base, is what we were trying to say there. It's very fun to watch and play. Jelly, I'm glad. I hope you enjoy RimWorld. It will frustrate you. It will frustrate you in the most fun possible way, because your colony will go down in flames and you'll probably be laughing while you do it. It's endless fun. It really, literally endless. I mean, it has infinite replayability. I barely scratched the surface of this. There's all sorts of things I could be doing with RimWorld. This happens to be one of them right now. But, you know, come back. We're going to wrap up now, but please come back tomorrow and spend the entire night playing RimWorld. You probably will. Here's my prediction for Jelly. The next time we talk to Jelly, Jelly's going to be like, I was up till 4 a.m. with RimWorld. Why did you do this to me? Why? Why did you do this to me? I was up till 4 a.m. playing RimWorld, and then I went to bed and woke up at 5 a.m. and started playing RimWorld. Hurley's got the right idea. It's a straightforward Dwarf Fortress. It's heavily inspired by Dwarf Fortress. I find it more entertaining in that I can actually play it. And you know what? I was actually going to say surprisingly competent. No, I'm really good at this. It's because I'm a genius. Hashtag geniusosity. I'm a genius of RimWorld. Also a prophet of RimWorld. Needlessly messianic, I know. So guys, let's check out there. We'll come back to some more of this again tomorrow and finish kind of looting this place and then leaving. So, you know, get the geothermal up so we don't lose all our food. And then going over to, I know Buzzkill's favorite place, Betty's Hellscape. So we can go get some more ship parts. That's the next thing we really got to do, because the ship is as big as it's going to get right now. I need things to make it bigger. So guys, I'll check out there. Thank you, as always. I know I say this every single week, but thank you, as always, for allowing me to do this publicly. I really should have been stopped years ago, but here we are. I come in and I look forward to this every single week, and you guys never disappoint me. I have a fantastic time doing this. Hopefully you guys have a pretty good time too. Shelly, enjoy your new obsession. We probably won't see you again. You'll just be playing RimWorld forever. But guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you again. Goodbye, and good.